Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense will get the first swing today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And the Canes come to the line in a hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down and goal.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Offense is going backwards. Now it's 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Wolverines will have to punt this one away.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Handoff, here comes the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Looking for his back. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Canes will line up to punt it away.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Loveland. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. They call the counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Loveland. And the Wolverines will have to kick it away.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're in the 1st quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the 1st quarter?
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And that run produces a decent gain. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To throw, it's Ward. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Tight end goes in motion. On third down, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll run it here. A change of direction. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. A gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, it's Ward. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown for the U. Just ran away from the defense. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Ward. Receiver makes the grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Off offense comes up to the line, he might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And there's the handoff. Jukes to get free. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. They've won it 4 times already on the verge of a fifth. They can't convert this third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. Trying to find some room. It's Edwards. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense stops him right at the line there. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Third down and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Orji. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That kind of execution in the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running with purpose. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's McCormick. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play goal here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him down out near the 40. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Wolverines will send their punt team on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's going to hand this off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Grab behind the line. It's Restrepo. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quick throw caught on the left side. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. First down here for this offense.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Ward. Defense is coming after him. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Not much of the game there, Kirk. The defense playing close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exact...
Got him. He's sacked.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And that one is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. And the outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
But Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That's reeled in. It's Morgan. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. It's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're in 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Ward. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass to the middle. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out. He's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. The kickoff team on the field now is gets set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but the gain on that touchdown. This ball is incomplete. Offense going backwards with the sack. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Canes will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Ball's incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect on this important play coming up. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Looking to pass. It's Ward. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He missed it. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wonder all week what this matchup would have. Full seating conclusion.
First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. After a draw.
The call yards.
Long.
Have that kind of energy to start the second half.
We'll try the jet sweep here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw. It's Ward. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. It's third down for the offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. The Wolverines churn out another first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Edwards. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Sack in the play, could not escape the pass rush.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Field goal try, no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action here on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Restrepo. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's McCormick. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To the air, it's Ward. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will move it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on on the field. The last drive was demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for. Because an interception is the most likely outcome when you throw the ball into the crowd.
He's able to get the boot away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Edwards. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Wolverines will have first and 10 here.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. But as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. You set it down to the offense, first and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Offense is set up here. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Orji. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught behind the line. It's George. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's third down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Cade's looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Completion makes it second down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Grab down the middle. It's Martinez. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The sure hands. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line with first and goal.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Will take the lead in the second half.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Oh, what a move. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's a first and 10 play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. And the Wolverines getting set on first and 10. On the ground, it's Edwards. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Orji. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. This is the 6th play on the drive.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick it.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They can't stop him. And tackled there by the defense. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Great job by this defense not giving in on this drive. They've been out on that field for a long time. Instead of giving in, they keep fighting, and it pays off.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Hard running now, breaking tackles. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Orji. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kick team now is set to move this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Miami offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Heading left after the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. No connection there, the pass is incomplete. Wolverines will have to punt this one away.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And he's got it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got the 1st down. Now looking for more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, helping us over 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's George. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.